Alrighty, we're in Klingmann's office at the zoo. Let's take a look around.
I don't see anything in the bookcase but German textbooks. Yeah, the doc's definitely got a thing for wolves. Yeah, the doc's definitely got a thing for wolves. Their doctor's coat. Their doctor's coat.
The audio quality is all over the place. I don't think it's terrible, unlike the 1993 version though.
Could I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Thanks. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
That's fine.
Just as long as you don't use it in a course of law. I wasn't trying to click on him there, I was trying to look at the desk. There's no hotspots around here. You can see these two sort of awkwardly looking at each other. Alright, so let's ask some questions.
So, you're in charge of the zoo's mammal divisions?
Yes.
What kind of training do you need for that, Doc?
I realize you Americans hate titles, but people refer to me as Herr Dr. Klingmann here. Herr Doctor will also do.
Sorry.
I have a doctorate from Heidelberg University. My field is animal behaviorist.
Fascinating.
What else, Herr Doctor?
I see you're particularly interested in wolves.
Yes, I'm quite well known for my wolf research.
You must have been horrified when two of your wolves escaped then.
Yes, it has been very unsettling.
What kind of wolf research do you do, Herr Doctor?
I study wolf society here and in the wild.
Any insights?
Only that there is a purity to nature which human society lacks.
Meaning?
Life, reproduction, death. In nature there's a purpose to it, even if that purpose isn't pretty. We humans have forgotten our purpose.
We have.
Yes. Does a male lion say to the female, "I'm sorry, but I'm afraid to make a commitment"? Does a female wolf run off and leave her offspring to the male because she wants to mate with another wolf? Do hyenas need psychotherapy because they are guilty about their thieving nature?
You have a point.
Which I'm afraid I have overstated.
Not at all. Do your fellow scientists share your views?
Not often, no. Fortunately, I have found others who do.
I've got to be very, very honest with you all. I thought, or I was hoping, that we would get to video 5 before we started going off the deep end. Oh boy, what the fuck, dude.
I was speaking with one of your boys out front, Greg, was it?
Thomas.
No, there's no Greg on staff here. Do you mean Thomas?
Thomas, right. Anyway, he's the one that said to talk to you. Because I was wondering if there was any way I could get a closer look at one of the wolves for research.
I'm afraid this is not possible. We don't show our wolves to anyone. We must protect what privacy the creatures have.
Really? Well, gosh. Guess that's that.
Guilt tripping this guy will not work, I can already tell.
Do you mind if we talk briefly about the missing wolves?
Is this relevant to your book?
Oh, yeah. You see, wolves are major characters in my new novel, and this case is quite unusual, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Very well. Actually, I know very little about the case, but I will tell you what I can.
Appreciate it.
We're just straight up lying through our teeth. Yeah, how long ago did this happen?
How long have the wolves been missing?
It's been about 2 months.
Holy shit.
Whew, that's a while, isn't it? It's strange the police haven't seen hide nor hair of them, so to speak.
Believe me, your sentiment is shared by the German public.
They've been on the loose for 2 months. Jesus.
Do you think the zoo wolves are responsible for the mutilation killings?
That is yet to be proven.
Because I've been wondering, what else could it be? Wild wolves, maybe?
Unfortunately, there are very few wild wolves left in Germany. Most were killed off by hunters decades ago.
Most.
A few remain in the Alps. But so close to a city like Munich, it's highly unlikely.
Any other suggestions?
I'm afraid I'm as confused as anyone, Mr. Knight.
Or he just hasn't been looking at the case terribly much. I do question how many murders there have been. We know of one alleged murder, that is Tony, from the intro. But there's been a bunch of other murders which have not been explained to us just yet.
What I don't see is why wolves, if the killers are wolves, why wolves would attack humans.
Wolves are predators.
Yep.
Most carnivores are potential man-eaters given hunger enough and opportunity.
But weren't the zoo wolves raised among humans?
Yes. And therefore, they are not afraid of us.
I suppose.
Do we need to find the boy and recruit him into our party to keep us safe from the wolves?
How does a wolf choose its victims?
Have you ever heard of the language of death?
No.
You may have heard that wolves often choose the young, the old, or the sick as prey. Until recently, many thought this was some sort of natural selection going on, survival of the fittest. But now some of us are finding it is much more complicated than that. We have observed, for example, wolves surround a sick moose cow. The creature was helpless, yet she stood up and glared back at her would-be killers. The wolves dispersed. Or a healthy bull who ran off alone when he sensed wolves, making himself an easy target for no apparent reason. Researchers now believe that there's a kind of primal language going on. I am death, the wolf says. Are you ready to go? And the victim, by its actions, says, yes, I am ready, or no, you will not take me now.
What if their prey doesn't know the language of death?
This is a big problem, particularly for the wolves. When wolves come across domesticated animals who do not know how to play the game, they're confused. They start slaughtering and they have no sense for when to stop. That is why farmers have hunted wolves to extinction in most parts of the world.
Well, that certainly gives me something to think about.
That sounds so much like victim blaming, it hurts. This guy's a bit of a creep. Yeah, I was trying to look at the desk here and clicking on that went into dialogue with him.
Looks like office equipment back there.
Yeah. I don't...
Yeah,
I don't...
That's me, Gabriel Knight. That's me.
Actually, it's his chair.
Can't think of what else to ask him.
I don't suppose I can show him something?
I'd rather ask someone who's not involved. This guy's a little too close to the fire not to be reflecting heat.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
I'd rather...
Am I wearing the talisman? I assume so. Okay. I think we've done everything we can do here.
Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Not at all.
Honestly, that guy strikes me as a creep. The way he was talking about base urges and what he said at the end there about the victims having to say, yes, take me, or no, leave me alone. I got a really, really uncomfortable feeling speaking to him. Which is probably what this game's going for. Alright. So we do not have permissions to go inside here, which means...
That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat.
Can I break it?
I don't think the public's allowed in there.
No, I can't go inside. Audio?
That must...
The way it cuts out here is very, very freaky. Okay.
If I...
Gabriel just seems very, very interested in guessing the hair for comparison. Right, well, unless Tomas or Thomas, as he was being referred to over there, comes back, I don't think there's anything else I can do here. The fact that this is open, though, makes me think that we can go in there, but now is not the appropriate time.
I don't think the public's allowed in there. That must...
Like, is there a fence or a locked door preventing us from going inside? Don't know.
No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
Yeah, we don't understand the language. Okay, well, I guess we're going here. Alright, so what are we looking at? Some sort of fast forward icon up there? Ah, okay, so if I click the mouse, now it is actually moving him. It wasn't doing it in the other locations, but it's doing it here. This place looks huge. Scrolling screen, lovely.
Maybe later. I've got other things on my mind at the moment. Maybe later. I've got other things on my mind at the moment. Cuckoo clocks. Cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. Maybe later. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
A store selling clocks. I'll go back left in just a moment. I've got no idea what that might be.
Swiss and German watches.
I thought they might have been like Christmas ornaments or something. I don't see watches there.
I've already got a watch, thank you. I've already got a watch, thank you.
Oh, subtitle error.
I've already got a watch, thank you.
I'd buy one, but I can't stand anything on my wrist.
I've already got a watch, thank you.
I have a similar problem with wedding rings. Charming. Okay, so clocks, watches. Did not mean to do that. I assume that's where we came from. Yeah, we came from the subway or the railway line. What is a Marienplatz? I think Platz might be place and Marion Marketplace, maybe? feel so lost right now. Ah, that's our family lawyer. That could have been 43, Gabriel.
Ja,
Herr Knight ist hier, Sie zu sehen.
Herr Knight. Ach ja, ja, senden Sie doch herein.
You speak English?
Mr. Knight.
Yes.
So good to finally meet you.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Please come in. Have a seat.
Hey, Übergrau. Hell, you're just a pup.
I'm sorry. Oh, my age. Well, I hope you're not disappointed.
Whoa, me? No, I just never had a family lawyer before. I guess I was expecting Matlock or something.
So you finally decided to visit Munich, yes?
Yep, I'm here doing some research.
Well, anything at all I can do to help. My secretary and I are at your disposal.
Thank you.
Please don't ask questions about the secretary, Gabriel. We've only been here 2 minutes. Do you know what we get up to? And by we, I mean our family, not just us.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
That gets us out of there. Nothing here but him and his green coffee cup. Alright, let's have a chat. I mean, the fact that we can talk about that makes me think, yeah, okay, so this guy must know something about the history of the Schwarzenegers. He must do, surely.
I suppose that's your name on the marquee.
I'm sorry?
Übergrau, Höffen, and Schnell.
Actually, no. This is my grandfather's firm. I'm just a junior partner. Herr Knight, my assignment to your family was no insult. I was chosen because of my English. I took my law training at Harvard, you see.
Hell, son. I don't care if you're a junior partner or a mail clerk. I'm just glad somebody's taking care of the paperwork.
You know, the firm has the utmost respect for the Ritters. I will do everything possible in your behalf.
Appreciate it.
How much do they know? Really?
Is there anything special I should know about Munich?
No, you shouldn't have any problems. You've picked up a little German, haven't you? You've been here, what, almost a year?
No. I mean, I have been here that long, but my faculty for languages leaves some to be desired.
Well, most Germans speak a little English. If you need anything translated, you can always bring it to me.
Just writing that down, translator.
Your letter mentioned that the title transfer for the Ritter estate went through?
Yes, we had a bit of a task proving that you were a legitimate blood heir, but well, that's all settled now. I must tell you, we were beginning to get quite worried about the Ritter holdings. Well, we've had a policy, my grandfather really, of waiving our fees for important old accounts, but unfortunately the government is not so generous. It was quite a miracle when you appeared, Mr. Knight.
Prodigal son makes good.
A miracle that we appeared with a bunch of dirty money so we could pay the bills. Dang. I'm just thinking of the library though, back at Schlossritter. A lot of those books are written in German. We have to learn the language.
Do you know anything about the mutilation killings?
The mutilation killings? Well, no, Oh my God, Herr Knight, is that what you're researching here in Munich? I read your last book, you know.
Whoa.
Really? Well, that's above and beyond the Call of Duty.
It is.
Not at all. I love detective fiction. Philip Marlowe, all that. The Voodoo murders. That was based on a real case, was it not?
Loosely. So you know nothing about the mutilation killings?
Well, only that those missing zoo wolves have attacked and partially eaten people out in the country. If you are researching this case, Herr Knight, I would be happy to assist. It's rather exciting, isn't it? I mean, you don't plan on getting too close to the actual wolves, I hope.
Already tried.
I'd rather not. Well, thanks for the offer. I may take you up on that.
Alright, he's being very helpful. Who is Philip Marlowe? Is that a character in one of our books? Is that someone famous that I don't know about? Not sure.
Do you know anyone with a background in animal biology?
Animal biology for your research?
Right.
Let me think. I have one client who's a professor at the university. Maybe he knows someone there. Let me check.
Useful. There we go, we have a lead.
Ja, Herr Dr. Speigal, bitte. Herr Dr. Speigal? Ja, wie geht's Ihnen?
How are you going?
Ich bin's, Übergrau. Ich bräuchte den Namen eines Experten in Tierbiologie.
I need the name of an expert in animal biology.
Das könnte funktionieren. Ja? Ja, sehr gut. Recht herzlichen Dank. Ihnen auch. Auf Wiederhören.
Oh, that didn't match at all.
So. Gut. There is a lab at the University Biology Department. They may be able to help you there. But just tell them Herr Dr. Speigal sent you.
Sounds great. Thanks.
I barely understand my German, but I did not see sehr gut and whatever came after that in that transcript. Oh dear. Once again, it's a fan job, so I'm not complaining.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
You've been exceedingly helpful. So if we find something that we need translated, we can give it to him. And he's also interested in assisting with the case.
He might know someone who can help me out. I'll have to ask him about it.
And we sort of know who that is now. We know where to go, and we know whose name to say.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Well, enjoy your stay.
That musical sting. Alright, let's keep looking around. Alright, so if I just walk through there, we go straight back here, there's nothing else here.
Herr Knight, have a seat, please.
How are you?
We've seen the secretary twice, and we haven't hit on her yet. I'm actually impressed.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Well, enjoy your stay.
What is with that piano? Alright, so what's your story? Someone's selling meat.
Weisswurst. 6 marks. Hackfleisch. That sounds yummy. Blood sausage, head cheese, pork innards. White sausage. Yum. Blood. White. Blood.
So, what's good today?
Weißwurst ist sehr gut. Wollen Sie etwas?
I'll have to think about it.
I would not like some.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages.
The Weisswurst. Well, let's see, etwas. Do you want to try some, or do you want some? I'm not sure. I think it's do you want some?
Blood.
Okay, she's got nothing for us. Damn it.
Blood.
Okay, let's keep walking to the right. Neues Rathus? New Rathus? Obots von, I don't know what Obots von means. Jorg von Halbereiser, I don't know my German, Chas. In the year 1867 to 1908. 41 years. Don't know what that's about.
Rathaus. That's a town hall. Rittersburg has one too.
Okay, so the new townhouse. Commission, maybe? I don't know. You right there, Gabriel? We were looking at this earlier in the cutscene. What is it?
She almost seems to be watching me.
She totally is. You and no one else.
She. That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel.
Ah.
That must be. That must be.
If I come back later, can we see it perform? Right, so there's nothing there, but we can look at some things. I'm guessing something will happen if we come back here later. Okay. Ah. How far across does this go? Oh my god. Ah. Oh yes. Okay, so that's the town hall there, so that just looks like a, I want to call it like a fast travel thing, but it's totally not. Right, what is this? Like a curio store or a bookstore? God forbid.
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant. I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English. Lots of Nietzsche. Lots of
Nothing. I do wonder whether we'll get to go into these places later or not. There was a clock place, there was the watch place, there's this place, there's the sausage vendor, there's the glockenspiel. There's a whole bunch of stuff here, but I can't do anything with it just yet. Maybe later. Oh my god. Right, so left and down takes me back to where I was. What about up here? Okay, never mind, that entire quarter of the screen is an exit symbol.
They're busy. They're busy.
They're really nice.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language. I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Do you speak this language? No. Okay. So we've got an exit here, but I can also interact with the fountain. Why are all these things here? This has to come into play later, surely. Also, Gabriel, you totally don't need to speak German to sing along to this. Okay, nothing there. Dinastrasse? More foreign words that I do not understand. We can go up there. That just takes me back.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
More buskers, perhaps. Some sort of post office on the right-hand side.
It's a post office. What should I mail? Better mail that letter to Gracie.
Absolutely. Be a good boy. Alright, that's done. I don't think that immediately accomplishes anything, but that gives us a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, I think.
What should I mail?
I don't think we have anything else here. Did not mean to click those. Can we send this to Grace?
No point in mailing that.
I'm guessing that's a generic response.
No point in mailing that.
Yeah. We can show Grace what we've been working on. Oh my god, she would be so upset if she saw that.
Even their trash cans are clean in this city. Just more buildings down this way.
Clicking the mouse, nothing is happening. This may be a dead end. But once again, maybe something will happen here later. Okay, well this is an absolutely massive area. Got our lawyer on the left, a whole bunch of jokers in the middle, and a dead end on the right. Let's go down here because I suspect there's going to be a new place on the map where we can speak to an expert in animal biology at the university's biology lab.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Hi, is there someone here that speaks English?
I speak English. Were you looking for the biology lab?
Yes, my name's Gabriel Knight. I was recommended to you by Herr Dr. Spiegel.
Ah, yes. My name is Michael. I'll do the work for you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we just needed to mention that name, her Dr. Spiegel, and he would become a lot more cooperative.
Reminds me of biology classes. Except I never took biology classes.
That's going to be his hotspot here. What of this?
Looks like a good hot dog roaster.
Yeah, no. That's not what those are for. I didn't study biology either, and I know what those are for.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Alright, so let's have a chance first, and then I'll show you the evidence.
I need to show him what I've got.
God damn it. Right, what do you make of this paw print?
Could you look at a paw print for me?
Sure, okay. God, this is heavy. What is this, cement?
It's all out of plaster Paris.
Well, Yeah. Wolf?
Really? Can you tell what species?
It is impossible to tell from a print, except...
Except?
Yeah, I thought so. It is very big for a wolf. Very big. Looks like maybe 68, 70 kilograms.
And that's big for a wolf.
That's a very narrow range.
Most wolves don't weigh so much as they look. The hair is thicker, which makes them look bigger. But that's why I checked the book. Most species don't get so big.
How big does Canis lupus lupus get?
European wolves?
On average, 38 to 40 kilograms. North American wolf, 35 kilograms. Only the Alaskan timber wolf maybe gets so big. But even for that species, 70 kilograms would be huge.
Very interesting. Thanks.
So whatever wolf was on the farm, it's a big boy or a big girl. Okay, what do you make of this? I swear it's from a wolf and not from, me.
Could you analyze this hair?
Let's see. What kind of hair is it?
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
Of course, but it would help to have a general idea. It's definitely not human.
Not Tony's hair.
Isn't it?
It's canine, I think. Red, brown. The tips are lighter, which indicates a thick undercoat.
Can you identify the species?
Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. It's not canine. The tips are too broad. Looks more like wolf.
Wolf hair. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. These don't match any of the species in the book either.
So what is it?
It could be, how do you say, mix-up?
Crossbreed.
You mean a hybrid?
Hybrid. Oh, is that when the wolf and the dog, yeah?
Right.
That hand action.
Yeah, could be a hybrid, maybe. Wolf, dog, two wolf species, a wolf and something else. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It's more wolf than dog, but it doesn't match any species in the book, you see?
I see. Thanks. Could a hybrid get as big as whatever made that paw print?
Sure. The hybrid might be bigger than the wolf. If the other species were big, a very big dog, perhaps. You see, the paw print looks like a wolf, but that doesn't mean that the whole animal looks like a wolf.
Are we really dealing with werewolves?
I need to show him what I've got.
I think we might be. I don't think I have anything else.
I don't think I need Michael to analyze that.
We don't have anything else here. I suspect I need to bring him something else, and then we'll get some more dialogue that points us in the correct direction.
I don't think I need Michael to analyze that.
No, but we can give this to him and he can call us perhaps if he learns anything.
Looks like...
Okay, so he thinks we're dealing with maybe a crossbreed or a hybrid. And yeah, he was very, very accurate with his weight range. 68 to 70.
All right. Thanks.
Goodbye.
There's not a lot of variance there. He knows his stuff very clearly.
No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
Okay, I've got a problem. What next? Can I have a chat to you again about anything at all?
Ah, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, Doctor? Sorry to bother you again.
Not a problem.
We've lost the evidence, so I can't show it to him.
Can't think of what else to ask him.
Looks like Officer...
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we could ask about different types of wolves. Alaskan, European. But no, nothing of the sort. Shouldn't have skipped through that, so I'm sorry.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
Yeah, he's saying something different now. I don't suppose we can feed the wolves?
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages.
Once again, do you speak the universal language?
I'm not much in the mood for meat at the moment.
That's a good idea though, right? We purchase some meat, we give it to the wolves.
I'm not much in the mood for white sausage at the moment. I really think I'll have to pass on that. I'm not much in...
Okay, that's my first idea out the window. What else can I do? Let's see if Mutter Huber is back. I don't think there's any reason to come back in here. This is the cement and nothing more. So right now I'm looking for anything here.
I suppose that's for tending those window boxes.
Anything outside that might be another clue. We saw a clue over there, we saw a clue over there. Is there a clue on this screen perhaps? If there is, I don't see it. We saw this.
Something's been here. Some. These woods go back a ways. Plenty of space to hide.
Can't use like a torch or something to go in there and investigate?
These.
About the trough again.
It's a water trough. Ground's a bit muddy over here.
Yeah, I didn't click that it said muddy. I just thought that patch of ground looked weird. I don't think we're guessing anything here. Is anything different in here? Do I have any blemishes on my face?
Who should I call?
I'm not sure how to use the phone. Also, I haven't used my notepad at all, have I?
My notebook.
How can I use this? So, can I pick up that paper and get the lawyer to translate it?
can't read much of it, but they give the name of the zoo. It's in Thalkirken. The name of the detective on the case is Liebe, from the police station near Prinzer Genton.
Did I mean to skip that last part? Sorry. So these wolves are Hilda and Percival. It doesn't mention their names in the text here. And they went missing about 2 months ago.
I already wrote one letter to Gracie. Don't want to give the poor girl a heart attack. That's me. I don't think the Ubers want me in their private bedrooms.
I feel we'll go in there at some point though and discover something terrible.
China. Our homie.
Okay, maybe there's only 12 people in this game. Let's go back to Übergrau. Maybe he'll have something to say.
Übergrau, Höffen, and Schnell. My family lawyers.
Hi. Have a seat, please.
We're seeing that.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Damn it. Alright, what am I doing next?
I don't have anything.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Other than just exploring the marketplace, seeing if anything shows up around here, I'm not sure what to do. What have I missed?
I'd give it.
This looks like a complete and utter dead end.
Even
The post office is on the right. We have a fountain here that I can't do anything with. Damn it. That's just going to take me back to the map. I knew it.
no point in going back in there.
It's a shame I can't grab Übergrau and then try storming the police station. He speaks German, so he would be able to talk our way through the desk officer. I'm not sure what to do at this point. There's got to be something super simple that I'm missing.
Hello, Mr. Knight.
Hey. I need to show him what I've got.
I don't have anything else though.
I don't think I need...
I've got a horrible feeling I need to use the notepad for something and then show it to him. But I don't understand what. The only other clue I've got at the moment is that the text regarding the wolves has changed. And by that I mean if I go back here, this is different now.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
How though? How do we get closer?
Looks like that path goes into the kennel. Don't think I'd get too far on my own, though. I don't think the public's allowed in there. That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat.
Right, well, while I'm here, what the hell does the splice button do?
I need to pick a tape first. I have to load a tape first. I already have a tape loaded in Deck A.
Who's this Dr. Klingmann you mentioned?
Dr. Klingmann is in charge of the mammal division.
So I should speak to him about seeing the wolves up close.
You can try, but he won't let you.
Perhaps. Where could I find him?
In the administration area.
Not that. Anything but that.
I don't want to overwrite what's on that tape. If I'm gonna do a splice, I'll need 2 tapes loaded. If I'm gonna do I can't see any reason to make a splice off that tape. I can't see. Not a bad idea, but I should go somewhere more private first.
I don't understand where this is going, but okay. This isn't our house, but it's not going to get any more private than this. Oh my god. I see that film thing and think, yeah, that's tape. And it totally is. Except that's a tape and that's film.
If I'm gonna do...
What is the game trying to do here? How many prompts do we have here? Oh, okay, I see where this is going. Got us. We have to manipulate his words and then show that to Thomas to let us through to the wolf habitat. That's clever. Got us. Okay, well, the tape recorder clearly is not just used for human rights violations in that we're recording people. We're actively committing crimes here. Jesus Christ. Let me just bring up the manual here really quickly. If Gabriel also loads blank tape into B, he can use the splice AB button instead of play to copy words from tape A to tape B. Gabriel will want to use it somewhere in chapter 1. Hopefully there's more than one use for this in the entire game. Because that would be crazy if there's only one puzzle that involves using this interface. Surely not. Okay, so if I just say that.
It's getting a bit long-winded. I need to keep it short and sweet.
Okay, hang on. I can't count. 3, 4. We have 11 words to work with. And we need to arrange these words such that it'll convince Thomas to let us in to see the wolves. I can't rearrange the words once they're here, but let me just put some stuff down here. Do we have please? Sure, I will, Mr. Nice. I don't know how sophisticated this needs to be. Do we have his? But I don't see his. I don't see please either.
I don't think that's what I need.
Really? I don't want to click the hints button just yet.
I don't think that's what I need.
It's got to be close though, surely. Unless I'm completely wrong on this, but I don't think I am. I mean, why else would we be twisting his words like this?
I don't think that's what I need. I don't think.
That seems very concise and to the point. I'm just trying to see what else I can add to this that may help.
I don't think that's what I...
I wish I could actually play this and hear what it sounds like. Nothing else is jumping at me here. That's got to be it, surely. Alright, I'm going to make a save, and I'll click the hints button. But I think I'm very, very close on this. It's got to be it.
First things first, I need to address my audience.
Alright, so Thomas.
I think I'll need to voice some authority here. I think I'll need to voice some authority here. I like that part. I don't want to erase it. I think I'll need... I like that part. I don't want to erase it.
Okay.
I think I'll...
Okay, give me a moment. Just gonna load that.
I like that part. I don't want to erase it.
Okay, so we can brute force this. So...
I like that. I like that.
Let's put ourselves in her doctor's shoes. Thomas, her doctor. Show... But we know show is not the next word. What about is? Mr. Nice. I can brute force this, but it's a little bit painful.
I like that part. I don't want to erase it.
Okay, Dr. Klingmann. Show our wolves.
I like...
What about here?
I like that part. I don't want to erase it.
There we go.
I like...
Yeah. I just need to insert this here. Dr. Klingmann here. I mean, surely he'd recognize his voice.
I like that part. I don't want to erase it.
We like the entire thing. How many words is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11?
It's getting a bit long-winded. I need to keep it short and sweet.
Interesting puzzle. I don't entirely like its implementation, but that is a really interesting idea. I like that.
Thomas, Herr Dr. Klingmann here. Show our wolves to Mr. Knight.
We have absolutely just committed a crime. And I don't see the tape now. Do I have the tape?
I need to pick a tape first.
Did I screw that up?
I've done enough splicing off Klingmann's tape.
Okay, we must have it, but I don't see it here. Interesting puzzle.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
Oh, I think we can, very shortly. Let's just wait here a moment and see if Thomas returns. Do I need to look at this maybe?
Zoo administration.
Verwaltung means administration. Good to know.
That must...
Right, well, this would be lovely, but I don't know where this guy went. Oh! I was not expecting that. Note to self, you're going to have to watch this every single time. Okay, he's not here. What are you hiding in here? What are you looking at? Would you look any more suspicious, Gabriel? Nothing. He fondles all the items on the desk, and he gets nothing for his efforts. Okay. Let's go make another save because I've got a horrible feeling about that door at the back there.
Klingmann's back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah, I don't. No point in sitting down with Herr Doctor out of the room.
Can I do anything with the desk, perhaps? And I now see our tape is here. Klingmann splice tape.
Gotta love it.
That's a serious crime and you know it. Notebook maybe? No, nothing's useful. The coat.
I don't see anything in...
Klingmann's receipts. Please something something. February. It is March now, so this was about a month ago. Stephen Klingmann, 1818 Josef Strasse. That must be his address. Date and something.
It looks like a receipt.
The receipts for what?
There's some carbon on the back, but I can't make out what it says.
Okay, we can probably take that to a lab and have that reconstructed, or whatever the word is. I don't know the correct word for that.
I don't think there's anything else in there.
Right, this guy's not coming, so how about we go back to the lab very quickly? I'll need to cut this video very shortly.
Ah, hello, Mr. Knight.
Hey.
Can he do anything with this?
I don't think I need Michael to analyze that.
No, okay.
Alright, thanks.
In that case, let's quickly go back here. Carbon. I'm trying to think where I can use this.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that. I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Again, the subtitle.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that. I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
I don't think Harry can make any more sense of Grussberg's notations than I can. Who is Grussberg? What can I do with this?
There's some carbon on the back, but I can't make out what it says.
Carbon on the back.
It looks like a receipt.
I can read something there. It says the Klung something 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 54 something. I'm going to be able to use this for something, but I'm not sure what. Alright, so I think I might call an end to this video right now because it's getting quite late where I'm recording. Initial thoughts on this? I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit goofy, especially with the whole FMV thing, but so far I've liked what I've seen. I feel like I'm about to get very, very stuck though, so let me end the video here. I will give some thought as to what to do with this piece of paper, this receipt. Right now though, it would be lovely if we can get inside the zoo enclosure and check out those wolves and maybe hack off some fur. So I think that's what I need next for the guy at the lab. Michael's going to want to look at that fur, maybe compare the two samples, and then we'll get something from that. For now though, let me return to the map screen. I'll call it quits here, and I'll be back very soon.